So sorry. Look, I had an awesome, amazing episode last week, and it went great. But I forgot to hit the record button. So yeah, I gotta make sure
So
I do
so
this.
so you missed half of the show. Is what
No,
you're
no,
saying.
the whole show. And I was
Wow.
depending on my cloud that I got. They gave me a cloud or whatever to be in. It
Hmm.
wasn't there.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's more so like people like if you got a team or something, you got people with you and stuff like that. You got to motivate them and inspire them and give them pointers and stuff. It's gonna be a love hate relationship, more maybe more love, more maybe more hate, but it's a relationship nonetheless. Though, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then like you deal with yourself. You you're a self-made person. You're accountable for yourself. Like if you have a team around you, then you probably will move different. Which I'm thinking more so like to me my own self. I'd rather be accountable for me
But you know,
because
go ahead, finish.
I mean like certain things I went through, I go through again. But at the same time, some things you don't want to go through again. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things hit the fan, something happen. Oh, I do that 1,000 times. Yeah, I would, but at the same time, what should I have to? You know what I'm saying? It's all about my loyalty to people. Like I show it, confess it, and literally put it on the line. And you're not going to get that 100%. You know you're not going to get that 100%.
You know something on on that token there. I just came into that, and all I can say is these some bitch ass niggas.
And
That's
it's
all I
the
can say, bro.
dude. It's like dude, like man up. Like you won't be in trouble. You won't nobody judge you for being you. You got to be extra and not extra.
Cause when I look at this era, this generation here, these some bitch ass niggas, bitch ass bitches, bitch. Everybody want they want to deceive to get. Ain't nobody got honor, integrity, or nothing. They hold your strengths against you to turn them back against you to try to make you feel little than them or something. These motherfuckers are crazy. I really
Yeah,
wish
but I'm like,
I
damn.
really wish that you can beat the shit out of motherfuckers like back in the day.
Look. That's segue to what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna get into details. It's an ongoing case and everything, but somebody literally went to somebody and beat them like that. And the charges was trumped up against them, even though the police officers, prosecution, everybody understood. But you can't do that.
You can't do it. Cause guess what? Every motherfucker get on these motherfucking social media platforms and stuff and pop that shit, but can't get socked in the mouth. Soon as
Yeah,
they get socked, cause what you know they talk all that shit, they with the smoke and all this type of shit, but then as soon as the motherfucker get on their ass, they want to tell.
yeah, and
Bitch
that's
ass
what I
niggas.
didn't. That's what I didn't understand, and I witnessed this first and beforehand, and I'm like, this is not happening. This is literally not. This is not. Well, no, it's America. No honor, no pride.
You know, it's like when I sit back, like I've been listening to, I don't know, I was just looking, showing the kids something the other day and on YouTube, and some told me to, I just said Ben Harbor, Michigan, and I pulled that up, and then rappers start coming on there, and I started listening to him. So I hit Tootie and I asked him, who was that rapper? He said Zap Solo. I started listening to that little nigga, man. That boy out cold. He all 100% unadulterated Ben Harbor.
He is, and he names people. It's to the point to where like I had to have him on my show, man. I wish you would have knew. I'd probably hit you up or something when I had him
I,
on the show.
I wish I could have joined in there with that one because
Oh, that would have been amazing. I still got
some
the
of the things some of the things that boy said when he said we from the city where every
no no
the
no
end
no
of every
no.
sentence is bitch.
This 90 Day. It was on 90 Run. Become the competition. All I endured, all the city mentioned. I'm from the streets. I'm from the city where it say bitch after every sentence.
Oh yeah, that's that one.
Yeah, that's that one. I was like, oh shit, that's my motivational though. And he started out like it's classic though, but he's something special. He just ain't stuck in Bar for damn sure.
No, but it Grunt and the way he talked. Like I didn't know they labeled Ben Harbor the circle. I didn't know that, but I know that they're saying one way in, one way out. That's the
Yeah,
project.
that's true. And then like I was so geeked up to do that interview, man. I was like, oh shit, because he was doing positive stuff. He do positive stuff in the neighborhood and stuff like that too.
You know, I had hit him on because I'm just getting on that Facebook, that messenger thing, and told him I like his music and stuff. You know, damn, he doing the thing. I like him.
Yeah, man. Lister Hill would take you through everything through Ben Harbor.
You know, some listening to him reground you by us being older and out the street so long, and then dibbling and dabbling with these youngsters. He take you back to because his music ain't new. The shit I've been listening to ain't new.
No, it's
It
not
takes you.
new, but it's
It
still new.
it
It's
it
still it's
it,
still
it,
relevant.
it ain't like I said when I say not new, it's not new to up to date, but it's prevalent because the things that he say is what's embedded in us. And then when you move out of your area and go to other places, you don't even understand how you know how to move because it's embedded in you. But you feel when you listen to Kendrick Lamar, they not like us. But when you listen to him, you know where you come from. You know where you looking at the murder capital of the world. So your mind state is back thinking rather than looking at it like, oh, this, that, and other. Because like I said, when I was talking to Ashanti a couple weeks ago, and it started making me think like this. When I was in Ben Harbor, I was at the top of the food chain. So I didn't see all the crazy shit.
Yeah,
So
that's the thing. Yeah.
when I spoke to him, he was at the bottom of the food chain, so he was fearful. And then when I listened to Zap tell me where we was at in the food chain and how we moved and why we think the way we move and stuff like that. Because when he started referencing his lineage to me knowing them being up under me and things of that sort, I'm like, whoa, yeah, it's deep.
Yeah, man. He got that. He got everything for days. Like I can't. I have not combed through all of everything yet, but I let a playlist go at work one day. I was like, wow.
That's what I done yesterday and today. I've been kind of listening to him on YouTube, and I'm like, this motherfucker fire.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, when I did
Motivation,
that,
motivation for a Ben Harbor nigga.
yeah, when I did that interview, I was so gracious to be like, damn. But I listened to stuff and I'm like, damn, this telling you exactly where he at. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like he know that like the back of his hand. It's like he can rap and you visualize stuff in your own head. Be like, yeah, that's home.
I can see it, and you know, it's like what I like about him and his rap. I hear he ain't lost himself.
Not at all. Not at all.
He ain't no superficial nigga. He's a real Ben Harbor nigga. Nigga, I'll sock you in your motherfucking face, nah, bitch.
Yeah, yeah. And trust me, I know this for the simple fact, like way we got connected and everything. I got a video of us connected, like Stank, he put us on that like, is it a go? Is it a go? It's a go. I was like, oh yeah, that was my promo video. And then I was excited. I was definitely stoked. It was what they say on that song, that Ball Harbor.
I don't
I'm
think I heard
stoked.
Ball Harbor.
That Ball Harbor so hard.
I'm about to listen to that one. I ain't heard that one. I heard a lot of this shit. That boy be spitting, boy. Some of the shit he be saying, boy, I be like, oh yes,
He did that song Purpose. The
purpose.
song by itself, I don't do this on purpose. Something I know
See,
what God
a lot
got
of
for
it I ain't
me.
heard because YouTube don't got it all on there. So a lot of it I haven't heard.
You got to, because he said some stuff. He was naming he named people, times, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like to where it takes you back when you listening, you understand what he talking about.
You gonna have to send me them songs you talking about because those I haven't heard.
I'm gonna send you the song and I'm gonna send you the interview because not even like a whole week after that he did the video with Boosie and I love it. I share it all the damn time. I put it in the podcast group and everything.
Yeah,
Boosie let him get the Maybachs and everything. That's hard.
I like that shit. Boosie say, I whoop a nigga 45 minutes straight where my money at. Fuck up your face.
Yeah, but yeah, Boosie, I don't know. They had a type of chemistry though. I was like, damn, they should keep working together, honestly.
That's
And
what's
then
up.
I gotta send it to you. You'll understand it better once I
Yeah.
send it to you. But
And that's
yeah,
but
man,
it's
this is my therapy right now. Of course, I'm tired of police presence and everything. I'm tired of like people not understanding certain things, which I gotta be like bigger, be growner. You know what I'm saying? But everything not gonna be what it is when you get
you
it.
put lotion on. You want to say you put lotion on? Huh? You put lotion on? Go put lotion on, girl. Okay. You're gonna be ashy, itchy butt. Apologize for that.
You good out of twist.
They just got out the tub and ain't put no lotion on. They gonna be running around
They
here
gonna
dry as hell.
be ashy. Yeah, but
Hmm.
man, you know my sisters, they here with me.
That's good. How old are they?
They 20,
Oh,
20 something.
okay.
You know, they under me though. They right under me though. But man, they always get me with they identical. I know them better than anybody. You know, mama gone, so I know them one for one. But she got me for a good one. I'm sitting in the meeting with my boss, and she like, "Oh hey," I'm not thinking because my mind not there. Hugging and shit like she ain't just was there yesterday. Let me get some, brother. This and I'm like, yeah, no problem. But I'm like, wait, whoa, didn't we just talk? She's like, yeah. I was like, I thought you was the other one. But yeah, it was cool though. But I mean, as long as they all right and everything away from that environment, I'm okay.
Yeah, you right. You do them like I do the twin when they get be like that. I'll be like, where the other you at?
Exactly. And they both different. Can't exist in the same vicinity, but at the same time they know everything about it. It's crazy though. But I mean, that's something and realize. Like you had kids as twins. I have sisters as twins. So the heat on me would double.
I always wanted twin shit.
I didn't know. I did not know. They dad, he had twins. He had more sets of twins than them. He got killed last year.
Mm.
Yeah, Red. They did a home invasion, and I told
Oh,
you.
oh, Red was their daddy?
Yeah, Red.
Gambling Red.
Gambling Red. Yes, absolutely.
That was a couple years ago.
That's what I said a couple years ago.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and the people that did it, they was on the camera and everything going in there. So fucking retarded.
You know, some see now, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, that there. Our era, Uncle Al, Red, all those guys, I can't think of the other name, Mac, all them, they got a pass because they was our elders. You know not to fucking
And
with them.
but also though, I will tell Red, like Red, he put me up on game. That was my first summer job. It was crazy because I'm like, oh, we out there selling incense and stuff for a dollar, dollar, dollar. But we doing the store part too. And just so happened, we just talking. We kids though, we kids. He said, go in the bathroom and get that fucking gun. He said, go in the bathroom and get that. Man, I walked out with an AK. Everybody was jumping like, what is he gonna do with it? I know he don't know how to use that motherfucker. Ooh wee. I walked out like I was like, oh look at this. It was like, oh no, hell no, 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 no.
You gonna fuck the whole neighborhood
The
up
whole
that you dropped
neighborhood
that.
up. The AK gonna go through walls, go through
Yeah.
beds, everything. And I'm just walking out like, hey, this is what you were talking about? You're like, oh shit, all right, we got your money. Me being naive, I didn't know what I was going through when I was going through it though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I mean, it's a life lesson though. He was there at my mom's funeral though, for sure.
I ain't got nothing bad to say about Red. Me and Red always had great interactions, you know. He wasn't no sore loser neither when he lost big at the gambling house neither.
Well, yeah, that's the thing though. He win, he lose, this and that.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you put lotion on her back? Why not? Did you put lotion on her back? Come on, girls. Did you take your clothes off and lotion up, or you just put lotion on your arms and your legs? Put it everywhere,
Hey,
okay? Huh?
hey, for the people that's out there watching, this is a concerned father of actually raising these two twin girls, these beautiful twin girls out there the way he needs them to be. And anybody watching this, I want y'all to pay attention because y'all can be that too.
You know something, bro? I look at it like this. When me and her got into our thing and broke up, you got the option to say, leave your responsibility there. And all my kids' mothers can say, I've always been there with my kids. Leave my kids there and let her have that yo-yo over. Well, I'm taking my motherfucking kids and bitch, get it with your muscle. That's how I feel.
You did it though. You did it. I think about it, thought about it, but I'm like, you know what? Nah, because at the end of the fucking day, I don't know everything.
I don't either, bro. This is a challenge every goddamn day.
Understood.
You gotta look at it like this, bro. You got a straightforward street nigga that had to downplay everything for little girls. Cause you know, at first, my attitude used to be like, man, shut the fuck up with all that crying. We had to realize
Yeah, and
they
that's the
little
thing though.
girls.
I be telling people it ain't no little boy. Little boy is different from little girl.
You know, even that ain't even appropriate for a little boy. That 3 years old, shut the fuck up and quit crying.
Well, it depends on what it is. The little boy like, oh, somebody licked off your ice cream, throw that shit down. We get another one. Just something small and minute that, like, when we grew up, who whined the most? Whining, all that whining and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes the same. But the thing is, though, we are not our parents.
It's a different generation. It's a different everything.
Everything, everything. And I spoke on that too, and I was telling people like, if I had boys, everything would be different. My whole demeanor would be different. But see, girls, you gotta nurture them from you know what I'm saying from the
Mm.
cradle, and to make them not be the ones that we tossed up and effed over. You know what I'm saying? We gotta actually make them actually a valuable female to society, which we doing our best. But imagine our parents; they were doing their best. Imagine their parents; they was doing their best. I think we at the forefront of actually having leaders and stuff like that.
You know something I can relate because if anybody been around me and my mama, I was like the father and she was like the daughter because she only could do the best she could and got out on drugs. I kept learning and excelling, so I had to come back and pull her up and teach her. So our parents was doing the best they could. When I used to
But
blame my father for not being there, now I look back on it, he didn't know shit but how to stick his dick in something and keep it moving.
and then you can't be mad. And you
Can't be
know,
mad.
but I have to say this because all the hurt and everything we went through before we understood,
Hmm.
the relief we got when we figured it out.
Hmm.
We wasn't doomed. You're not doomed. You have ideas. You're actually working on how to make better studies and stuff like that. Though it's crazy to that point though. But I can't be mad at anybody, any one of my elders, because what did they know? They knew what they could do and stuff like that. So I keep it moving like that, and I try to educate myself and stuff like that too. To actually, because 10 times out of 10, we got to run into somebody else's kids to give them that same knowledge and everything. Each one teach one type thing, but it's different now because you giving them knowledge, you give your own blood.
But you know something though, cuz I was just talking to somebody about that earlier today about each one teach one and everything. And I sit back and I say, you good? Hmm? You good? You smell good. You know, I sit back and I think about that because it's like with the Each One Teach One program. I run around here and I try to get these guys free game that don't cost them nothing. And I be looking at these motherfuckers, they think like if they call, they get involved with the police, hospital, whatever, I come running. And so my availability make people think that, hey, I'm your personal slave or something to the point where when they get sideways, because I've been looking at these youngins, right? They'll do this to me. In this era, everybody is wolf, no action.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
your words exactly, your words exactly. A Ben Harbor nigga gonna show up to every fight.
Yeah, they will.
So what happened was this is what I was going through with them. They never ran into nobody, or elder, that would confront them. Most elders are scared of them or stay away from them. So when they would hit me with all that tough shit in the talk, in the text or whatever, you know what I'm gonna do. I show up at their doorstop. What was that shit? Oh
Yeah,
no,
but
OG.
hey, but they got you in some trouble. You doing what you're supposed to do, but they ain't built like that now.
But see now look at this. Now look at what happened. As I started going forward, I started seeing they very disrespectful and talk about boundaries. But they'll overstep yours. And I'm that motherfucker. Hold the fuck up, nigga. Boundaries. I'll punch you in your motherfucking shit. Oh, OG, I didn't mean it like that. So what I seen, what they started doing was, I'll egg a motherfucker out. If you get on my motherfucking bag, so I can egg you out. But if you send me a threat, I'm showing up for mine. I want my ass whooping. I
Yeah,
want to bring it
but
to.
at the same time, me, I'm like, nah, you ain't getting me off my square. Nah, I
Well,
work too hard to actually even be. I won't be the esteemed person I'm trying to be if
well,
I stoop down to your level.
I feel like this. Make that motherfucking soup. I'll be eating that jail food tonight. Play with me if you want to.
Yeah, and
But
but I have to say, that's what motherfuckers want. Some people want that shit.
no, they don't want it. They don't want it because what they do is when I show up, it's a cry for help. What I've seen, they bark it, but it's a cry for help. Because when I show up, then you want to pour all the bullshit on me rather than coming to me correctly. Like, man, OG, I want to talk or whatever. You try to put that bullshit on me, and I'm like, that ain't my motherfucking weight, but I come sign for it. Let's go. Let me check that book out. And so in doing that, I fell back to like the each one teach one program don't work when you try to teach it. So now it's more like, okay, let me do right and get my bag up. Because now with my bag up, you want to, because like all the guys I've been trying to deal with, I keep telling them, let me show you how to get your own. Because if it's your money, I respect your money like I respect you. But if it's my money, I'm the boss. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck to do. You might not like me after that.
But it's your shit.
Exactly. So what I see is like today, this fag ass nigga MD. I hope I'm gonna send him the motherfucking thing. Fake ass biker out here I met. Uh, I hit him with some shit today. He hit me. I said, bro. I told him just like I read you the text early today. You know,
Yeah, and another thing though too, you live and uncut.
'cause it's like,
Let's
bro,
go.
you gotta look at it like this. When Zap say that, we from the murder capital of the world. A motherfucker be standing out in the projects with your motherfucking ass and your bag bigger than his, and you gonna do a late night, that nigga slump your ass. So it's like
I have to
when you
say, how many times have that happened?
when
Exactly.
when you come from that era of survival and you made it out of that, what the fuck you scared of? And this is
Nothing.
what I mean, and this is what I mean,
Exactly.
like,
Exactly. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
and what I mean by that is this here. When you sit back and look at this, they said we wasn't supposed to make it past 21.
Hmm.
We weren't supposed to make it past 21. That was a stressful time in our life, super stressful. So now, when you look at today's drama about black men, what's the average life expectancy of a black man?
Natural causes or
Just
crime
just just just,
statistics?
just, that, just the average expectancy of a black man
It's
today.
very low. We get 55.
60, 55, 65 years old, right?
Yeah,
Now, why is a Tibetan monk or something like that, his life expectancy 108 years or something like that?
they don't deal with bullshit. They know how to
And,
detox the bullshit from their own creativity and stuff like that. They
and
are
so
them.
and so in saying that, I look at it like the each one teach one cause. That's if I was gonna die for a little white rock, why I can't die trying to save a little brother?
That's a perfect understanding. I get that. It comes to me. But you know, the thing is, oh, they say common sense ain't so common. It should be common if you can breathe.
But see, with today's see the TV, the phones, and all that, that fucked our youngins up because in our era, you had to be about that life or from that era to wear and you had that attire on and be proven. Now today, people will assume that because they can buy some off the internet or wearing some of this, they in that life, you ain't really about that
No, you just making yourself a target.
at that part. And it's
You
like, cause
just,
my girl saying to everybody, like she had been saying, you intimidate. And I'm like, not me, not me.
no. Well, knowledge is intimidating. You got to
Uh-huh.
remember that. That's something that they haven't heard before, And if somebody giving it to them real direct, they ain't got it before. Yes, it's intimidating. I'm sorry.
Didn't look at it like that, but
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
very fruitful.
Yeah, man. And then that's the thing, though. Like, you can accept it or reject it, whatever you're gonna call it, but it's the real. You know how to reach people you need to reach. Me personally, I know how to reach people I need to reach. Just so happens they're not the same, but at the same time, a start is a start. You know what I'm saying? Like you can talk to people that you see in a rut, that you can see that they're actually doing making mistakes and stuff like that. If they don't turn around and be like, "Look, thank you," that's the least they can do. Thank you for showing me. That's the least they can do.
You know something that right there. Like for instance, as these youngins that I speak on, they feel entitled, like I owed them something or something. That's what then pushed me away from all of them. Guy I met out here, older guy. You know, his drugs thing, everything, but he good energy, good energy. He from Milwaukee, good energy. We met him, and I met him, and we locked tight. And he just went away and done 6 months in jail. So I kept all his, all his clothes and stuff. So when he got home, he had some and stuff. And he hit the little rehab center today. So I took him some stuff up there and stuff. And he called me, and his first words was, "Thank you, bro. I love you." And I was like, "Whoa." I help all these other faggot motherfucker bitch made ass black men.
You know
And
what it
it's
is.
like, yeah, and I'm like, damn, I'm showing y'all a different way. And y'all wanna call me and throw these frivolous ass threats out like you really about that life. I come over there and put three in your motherfucking chest. Then you'll be looking at it like, oh, I
Yeah,
fucked with the wrong one.
yeah, but then it's too late.
I know, but this is my mind state of when I say don't judge a book by its cover. Just because a guy's being humble, don't take him as soft. Because y'all
And
don't know
that's
what he's been through.
and that's what I say. And then people call me, "Oh, you sneaky." No, you just did something disrespectful, and I got you on the lower end.
See, what this is where the sneaky come in at. When a motherfucker doing something that they know ain't got no business doing, you kick the motherfucking table out from under them. Then they want to call you sneaky, but no, motherfucker, I saw you dealing off the bottom of the deck, and I'm gonna slap your motherfucking face sideways.
And then another thing is results. Cause when we first started talking and everything, got back in everything, it wasn't about the past. I was more importantly impressed by the future. Nobody will ever understand that unless they want to be better.
But see, on that note, there, I always say this: your past is your future.
Yeah, but if you don't mess with it, you don't know to do it again. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Your past is your future. I was known for this. I don't do that no more. Let's get it right and keep it right and go forward.
That analogy, but my thing is, what I mean by your past is your future. Everything in your past resurfaces in your future, and you can catch it. When somebody just like you say that analogy of somebody trying to deal off the bottom of the deck. If you ever had that in your past, you're gonna see it in your future. If you've been cheated on,
Regardless,
lied to, or whatever, you gonna
regardless.
see whatever because that happened in your past with Susie. Now it's happening with Larry, and your antennas up. That's your past, letting you know in the future this motherfucker lying like Susie was.
Absolutely. They're fucking lying. But the truth is the truth. You can't hide it. You can't get away from it. You can't dress it up and put it in a wig. The truth is the truth. Hate it or not, they got to deal with it. And your truth is your truth. And people don't realize that. Like people feel like they voice ain't loud enough. It is. When you tell the truth, your voice speaks volumes. And that's what I try to push on people and stuff like that too. Cause like man, I care more than I don't care.
You know, some cuz I'm starting to fall back from the caring part because caring take up too much energy. Because in this matrix right here, the caring part is one-sided. One-sided. Ever since I've been, these last 3 years and going through that with my mama, I've tried to care for everybody because when I sit back and I look at I've been really analyzing this about my respect for money and things of that sort. People in this era is so busy chasing money, but when you go back to the early '90s and stuff, when we was out there getting money, our money was three times the value of this. So when we look at this little money, it don't appeal to us.
And you know
You
what
get,
though? And thank you for saying that because I have to add to that. Back then, everything was dirt cheap. You making fistful of money and stuff like that. It's
now
still the same.
do the math for what you just said. If back then you got spots doing $2,000-3,000 a day or more, that's the minimum, 2-3 thousand. Now
Hmm.
back then, back in '90s through '94, $2,000 was equivalent to $5-6 thousand a day now.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely,
now when you put $5,000 a day times 30, that's $150,000 a month. Now
absolutely.
take in mind, shit was way cheaper. So you could buy a brand new car off the showroom floor for 18 to 22,000 back then.
Yep, yep. I've seen
So
that. You're right.
so all the stuff that we was having back then, plus this money generating every month. I mean every day. Come on, bro. So when you look at American Gangster and stuff, a lot of us lived that back then. A lot of us was in that era. When Zap said that shit right there, when he said a millionaire in the hood with no security, real talk.
You have to understand. Like I did my research on this. This is I pride myself in one of the best interviews I ever done was with him. And I'm like, damn, I'm listening, I'm listening. I'm like, this shit is amazing. And not only do everybody feel it, but no matter where you from, you feel it.
Yeah.
It just so happened we know what Ogden is. We know what East May is. You know what I'm saying? Like we know all of that. That's what made it so fucking special for him to actually be going on and on and on and stuff like that. Ball Harbor shootout, Ball Harbor Five.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. He hard, and I was so glad. I was so glad that I actually did the interview.
Like I say, the young man impressed me so much, bro. I reached out on Facebook to get at him. Because I can feel his energy, you know what I mean?
You can tell everything. You know where everything is, and that's why other people pick him up. They draw to him. They didn't. They even not. They not even from home, and they actually like. Oh yeah, he true. He the truth. And then another thing though too, you gotta realize like when somebody see where you from, if the streets say you fucking with you where you from at, they ain't gonna fuck with you nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
He got the whole fucking city on lock whenever need be.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, and it was lovely. The actual interview was lovely because he did the thank you, baby. I'm sorry. But yeah, he actually did the actual like coat drive giveaways and stuff. That's what caught
He
me.
done what now?
The coat and drive, the coats giveaway, the backpack giveaway and stuff like that. That's what got me to where I'm like, you know what, you're
That's
all
what's
right
up.
with me.
He a real Ben Harbor nigga.
Yeah, and
When I
it's
hear
videos to it too.
when I hear him talk, it ain't just the video. See, I hear his rap, and he's not a selfish person because everything that he do is to feed his motherfucking set, feed his hood, feed his city, put his city on the map. I love that.
No, I love it too. For the simple fact, I'm like, wow. Because I looked at him up here on the upper stage, and I still look at him up on the upper echelons. So for him to do an interview with me, I was like, oh yes, I'm on it. And then, like I said, it was like a couple of days later, like less than a week later, he had Boosie crib. Boosie gave him a couple Maybachs to do the video and stuff, and the song match. That's hard.
Like the
I
fact
ain't
that
do
a
this
young
on
man on this
purpose,
shit. I
man.
like he on this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you everything I got to let you know why. Like, I listen to one of his songs every single day.
Hey,
If I'm in the gym or any damn thing, I gotta play this.
so somehow with me looking at it the other day, I got into a podcast he was doing to somebody, and he was saying how he got his name El Zappo escaping out the
Oh no,
police
no,
car.
that was a Dirty Glove. That was on the porch.
No, but he was saying how he got out the police car and the police started calling him El Zappo because he escaped the police car.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they thought,
Somebody let him out. He had handcuffs. He worried about that when he got away. Somebody
yeah,
had keys to the handcuff. Once he got out and everything, that's what it was.
I said,
And
my
and
nigga,
that's and that's how 90 Day Run started.
I said, fuck them pink bitches. You got one for the team. Get them.
You funny. That's funny as hell. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying? He said he drove around the world without a license.
That's what I did. Bro,
See, you know what I'm talking about.
I ain't get my license till I was probably 27, 28. You know what made me get my license? I was in Milwaukee and I was on one of my motorcycles and I was coming down. It was a straight street. I come down through that bitch at a buck 30.
Oh,
Police
you were
pulled me
doing?
over
Oh
and
my God.
he took me to jail. The only reason I ain't run because I ain't know the area. So he took me to jail. When I got out, the judge told me in the court hearing, he said, if you don't he said you got 90 days to come back with your license. Or I'm giving you 6 months in the House of Correction at the county jail in Milwaukee. I was like, shit, that's what made me get my license.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the thing is though, everything in my life is coming full circle. I tell you, don't do it. Porch hot, stove hot. They're like, oh yeah, I should have listened. At the end of the day, though, like I mean, it's still infrastructure that you have to actually succeed, and that's taking people from out of their own conscious thinking. Though you got to think about that. Like when we
Mm.
first talked, my conscious thinking wasn't the same as it is what it is now. People don't
Ain't nobody,
understand that.
ain't nobody conscious now.
I have to be.
Now I'm talking about we are, but
Yeah, yeah,
the other one's not. You know, you talk to people and it's like talking to the vacuum cleaner.
absolutely.
Unplugged. It just because it's like all they hear is what you gonna give them.
Uh,
Nothing else. But what you gonna give me? Everything else is like Charlie Brown, mama. Wah 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 wah.
wah, 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 wah. Yeah, exactly. And people don't understand that because you pay attention to things. It's so much stuff that I want to talk about, but I can't talk about it on here because shit is still
Gotcha.
open. But who will save you? You can save your own self.
You know something, bro? It'd be like I had bought this printer and I saw the motherfucker on Facebook. And when I show it and introduce people, they can be sitting there talking, and I say, I'm the only motherfucker to see this shit on Facebook.
That's me. That's me. That's me. That's exactly me.
And
And also,
I
go
just
ahead.
look at things of how society can be so abreast of who's fucking who and what's going on that had no relevancy. But if you ask them about a auto loan, a car loan, they FICO score, anything, they dumbfounded. But they can tell you who R. Kelly done fucked and what color his drawers was and everything else.
And imagine they use that for something good.
But see that's the problem what they've been doing. I took my twin and got a library card. Society is so busy using these motherfucking phones to keep themselves brain dead that they not plugging in to do what they need to do. Like shit, you can sit here like like the youngins that I fuck with. I was telling they dumbasses, look, let's start speaking in Spanish, being that you can translate and send it in Spanish to start. Next thing you know, a motherfucker don't want to do nothing. I'm like, y'all got all this technology to be this much ahead. But if you give them the tools, they gonna sit there and wait on you to do it, and it never get done.
And another
But
thing, though, too,
but you'll see a
that's
motherfucker but you'll
crazy.
see a motherfucker with their thumb all day.
That's crazy. That's crazy because you can actually Spanish is the closest to English. There's no learning Spanish. There's no learning it. I was taught that, and now you got your phone. You can translate. That's what they doing.
But the point being is to listen to it enough to at least understand it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then
You
like
know,
no means no, like you go from there.
don't get me wrong. I don't know Spanish fluently, but I know enough to know when shit getting thick and how to actually trabajar in the bathroom.
At least you use your J as a Y. That's
Yeah.
major. That's major. Trabara. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's funny you said.
So when you look at this and I look at the things around us, and I just say, y'all being brain dead. When I watch the twins, like the twins, ain't no motherfucking tablets and all that shit. You gonna do some. I'm gonna see you some videos. You gonna do some motherfucking shit with some scissors and some motherfucking paper.
Right, because that's what I do.
Like, see, you see what I got over here. Well, shit. There's 1,000 projects around here. Cause shit, my kids ain't going. You got advocates, goddamn
That's
it.
adding subscribe, adding
Oh,
subtract. What do you call it? Subtraction right there.
here goes Sprite Lemon Lime.
Dispenser
No,
with the feet
this,
though.
you see the batteries?
I'm looking at the whole project. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, bro. So it's like with life, we gonna make a situation with these kids to make them better, not make them brain dead.
Where's the
Society.
bunny
Oh, it's fat ass over here laying down somewhere.
at? He loose. He free.
Nah, nah. Look at him. He out cold like a light. Fat bastard.
That's funny. Oh yeah, he out of there. He comfy too.
What's going on, fat dog?
Hey, that's your
Yeah,
logo. That's your logo
yeah.
right there.
Hell yeah. That's the company of the face, the White Rabbit.
Yeah, exactly.
The face of the company.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's this is my therapy right now. Like I'm so geeked to actually be in contact with somebody that I can actually talk to and make plans and understand things. You know, it's crazy because you get bullshit all day, every day, right?
All day.
Yeah. So I'm like, I get it too.
You
I'm
know,
saying,
it's like I look at it like this. You gotta be careful what you ask for and be willing to ride that storm. Because when I caught this bullshit ass case 3 years ago, which gave me the ability to get my girls. When I was in the county jail for them 9 days, I said, universe, this bullshit ain't me. Get me the fuck up out of here. Fuck a God and all that other bullshit. I talk to the universe. Universe, this ain't me. Get me the fuck up out of here. A woman that I ain't fuck with in 30 years came and put a house up and got me up out of there. So now I said when I said universe, this ain't me. When you let me up out this motherfucker, every waking minute I get, I'm spending with my motherfucking kids. So it's my journey to try to ascend and build the White Rabbit and my brand up. Everybody I kept fucking with, I wouldn't even do this. It'll be like, so in January, I'm done with this probation shit. I come to the terms of my agreement with the universe then, because I gotta realize that's why I don't get mad when shit don't go my way or I don't get what I perceive, because I ask the universe, get me up out of here, let me spend this time. When I fulfill that obligation, bags of money gonna fall in next. That's the universe. You gotta finish what you started. You can't just because you out now, you get what you want. Nah, I gotta finish this case up before the universe gonna give me anything. Hey, and I sit back and I look at this because I was talking to my guy Doug a couple of days ago, and I told him I had 1 December, I lost a bunch of money. Police pulled me over, took 30,000. It was a whole bunch of shit happening in that December. So for about 4 years after that, every December, guess what? Something happened because every time it'd be like no, like this month. I'd be like, man, something gonna happen next month. Something gonna happen. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I always talk it into existence. I go to jail, spend a bunch of money, money get taken, some get seized, all that type of shit. But I was speaking into existence. And when I figured that
thing
out,
though. That's the thing
it,
though. Yeah,
yeah,
you talk it up. Not you per
Yeah.
se, but people they talk shit up.
No, it you know we all do because when they talk about that word manifest, we manifest the things that we want. Oh, I want a badass bitch. Then you get her and she's dumbing in a box of rocks, or she's annoying. I want a piece of ass car. So that's why I say when people look at it, when they pray, you ain't no motherfucking God gave you nothing. That's what the fuck you work for.
Mhm.
If you say, God, give me a piece of ass car, you ain't gonna work for a piece of ass car.
And you're gonna do
God,
whatever you need to do to get ahead. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
exactly. Give me a piece of apartment or whatever. But if you go out there and put in the world and say, man, shit, I want to live downtown, I want to Escalade. That's what you're gonna work for. Ain't no God gave you that. You did that.
And when you work for that, that's what you're gonna get. Cause there ain't
That's
no
all I'm
ifs,
saying.
ands, or buts, maybes, or anything. You on it.
That's all I'm saying. And people don't get that.
But I be
You
telling people that though, like within my daily posts and anything I post, I'm positive.
see, but you gotta look what I look at. I look at this internet, and you done heard me say this before, like I do the Bible and the law. And what I mean by why I use those two, the Bible and the law, because I seen it in the joint and everywhere else. When a person in the joint, and he come in with 15, 20 years, he filing his appeal, or somebody telling him his appeal. When he read them law books, he don't read what the law is saying. He interprets what pertains to him. And then when you look at the Bible, a person don't read the Bible for what it means. They read that scripture and interpret it to say what they going through in their life.
Hmm.
When people look at when they look at your stuff on the internet, they don't look at the whole thing. They just going through something and they interpret that saying to fit their life for the day. Because you can't be a Boosie if you always been a lube.
Gotcha.
Now, anybody from the circle know lube.
Yeah,
Lube's a
exactly,
cold
exactly.
motherfucking trick.
And I'm not gonna say anything about that. No, but
I
you're
wouldn't.
exactly correct. You're
I wouldn't
exactly
give a
correct.
fuck because if he see me and say something, I hit him in his mouth today like I would back in the day.
Yeah, he burnt the Chevy up. The Chevy was nice, but I'm not gonna talk about that.
But what I
Not at
said,
all.
but I mean though, is using them definitions of this here is that no matter what you put out, a person ain't gonna never see your meaning if they ain't been in your shoes. Like you say, I can understand Zap's struggle and everything because I done been in his shoes. So I can feel your grunt. I can feel that fight that you got. But a nigga that ain't never been about that or ran nothing or been in it nothing, oh, that sounds good or this, that, and other. But nigga, you ain't gonna even fight. Quit it.
It's absolutely the truth. But cause I gotta send you some shit. I gotta send it to you so you understand we on the same page. Like when you sent me that helped my heart. My heart was healed
What's
when
that?
you was like this cat from Ben Harbor. Like yeah, I interviewed him.
Yeah, that messed me up because when you hit me, because I was sitting there listening to him, and I was like, "Cuz, what you doing?" Because he just had me just thinking. A lot of these topics that we talking about today, he just had my mind overflowing with thoughts. Because when I sit back and I look at out here in Arizona, I said this to a lot of people, and it's on podcast now. Of when I came out here and started dealing with these cats from I could feel somebody that ain't from here, the energy.
Mhm.
But when I came out here, I used to always just ask, like, why ain't no structure out here, this, that, and other? So I used to just look at it. Why ain't no structure here? Why these motherfuckers can't think? Why they can't move? What is Arizona known for?
Being hot and also
Witness protection.
that's also Oregon, Idaho.
Well, but when you look at it like this, it's been known for witness protection out here. Sammy the Bull, all those guys, because it's so big and vast, and it wasn't a whole bunch of shit going out here. So now when I use that analogy there, the Midwest, Chicago, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, we gang related, so it's structure there. Out here, if you got it ain't no structure. So everybody running
And,
rapid.
yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
So now when you get people, a lot of people moved out here because the violence and stuff ain't as rapid as back in the Midwest.
Mhm.
So now you got people out here that ain't from the streets trying to act like they streets and be something. And now I understand why ain't no structure here, because a motherfucker that ain't never ran in a system and something that he don't understand. And now look at what you get.
Absolutely.
So I just, just analyze a lot of stuff, and me trying to pull these youngins up. Now I see why most of y'all wasn't no street niggas come out here try to be a street nigga. And I just catch you and try to pull you out of that shit. And then, because I don't really fuck with nobody from out here.
You
Because they
can't.
ever,
You don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
no, like a lot of guys I mess with, they youngin from Chicago, Detroit, Milwaukee, Michigan, different places like that. But I bumped into them and felt that energy and see them going the wrong way and try to pull them up, but they some goofy. So now I gotta go let you fuck with them piranhas. Because this shark right here really eat your ass up.
Absolutely. And thank you, thank you. I needed this. I've been doing everything under the fucking sun to stay sane, but I needed this.
I think I did too, because by me, because see, since mama passed, I think I was going through some, going back home, seeing how the family disenfranchised, and I just stepped away from them. It was like I wanted something to see something different. So now I'm done fucking with everybody else and worry about me and mine. I'm back to this because
And then,
go ahead.
well, no, I'm saying that's what I'm at. That's where I stay at, though, like
So,
doing that type of thing.
so
And
what
then
I did, go ahead.
I just want to give an update. I'm able to monetize off of Facebook and YouTube. Them
Oh, so you
little,
got it going.
them them little 50 cents and everything. Them little few twos and fews. They make a
Add up,
difference.
add
Yeah,
up.
they make a difference. But this is what I want to do. This is what I set out for. But
Let's get back to this. Let's get back to this, because I'm seeing everybody else getting money off of it. Why don't we put our head together and really get at it?
and that's where I'm at right now. And now people seeing it. They seeing it literally now. They're like, oh yeah, let's rock. And I'm like, I have no issue with that. Let's rock. You know what I'm saying?
Because I
Because
think
it's gonna be productive.
because it's time to pull Alvin and Yuli back off the shelf, get them back orchestrated, and get this shit back going.
Yes, I promise you. I promise you. That's what we need right now.
Because like I say, me going through losing mama and trying to immerse myself into something to kill that pain or whatever, I got lost into a whole bunch of useless motherfuckers that don't want nothing but the crown, but they try think they use a motherfucker. Until it's like I'm very humble and patient until you push my motherfucking buttons. Now I want to wreck some shit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And ain't no lies told.
And so I said, now I done alleviated myself from all that nonsense and let it go. It's time for me to focus back on this and ours and get some. Because it's like I was sitting back listening to, I think that was Killer Mike or Big Mike or one of them talking about Charleston White on their Facebook shit. And it was like what he said. When Charleston came, not Charleston, Charles White. I keep pronouncing Charles White. When he came out with changing laws, doing everything, closed it, shuffled and everything, nobody wanted to hear that man dropping them jewels. But when he went out there starting the bullshit, and his thing is, it ain't that I don't like rappers, I just don't like motherfuckers killing the community.
Absolutely.
And so by him starting that controversy and bullshit, you will pay somebody that's highly intelligent trying to bring something to you to get in a fucking your mama shit. But if he try to take you to the courts and show you some laws on how to better yourself, how to get out of them tickets and things of that sort, he's a dumb nigga. That's some crazy shit, ain't it? How people think.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's crazy because people think that way, but that's fucking ridiculous. Like, really, like, literally, like when when we go through things and stuff like that, people don't understand that. They should go through life like a turnkey. They just want to go and, hey, I got this, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm like, man, come on. Come on, come on, come on.
But I sit back and like I say, I analyze. Out here in Arizona, marijuana is legal. They just passed remember I've been talking about that where the dispensaries can deliver. Remember I was talking about this months ago, last year sometime, 2 years ago. So
Mm-hmm.
now that's prevalent. So when I hear motherfuckers crying about their job, and I say to myself, like, dude, you'll go give a job more time than you'll give your hustle. You got to be the dumbest motherfucker your fake ass God gave breath to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, these motherfuckers, they put more emphasis in somebody else shit than they own. My girl had to tell me, she said, you don't do nothing but get up and work on your time. Shit, that's all you got in life. Your time. You decide to give it to another motherfucker for pay. Crazy, ain't it?
No, it's very real.
Because I sit back and look at it, just like a rapper can do. If a motherfucking rapper can tell his story and you gonna pay him for it, shit, I'm gonna tell mine and say, pay me for it. Because
Hell
because
no. Hell
the,
no. Man,
the more, but the more, because the moral of that story is, because the more we give away free to our people, the more we the goofies. The
yeah.
more we the goofies, and I'm like, how the fuck y'all? I'm an OG, so I'm supposed to be giving it back to the younger. But when I give it to y'all think y'all gonna run me through a loop like I'm a goofy.
That's how they do their parents, man.
Yeah, I'm not their parent, dude. I'll pop them up on
Exactly.
TV.
Exactly. And that makes sense to me because I'm like, they gonna ask for conditions. Look, if you have a good parent, ain't no conditions.
Mhm.
All right, man. I gotta get off here, man. I gotta get off here.
All right, love you, cuz.
I
And
love the shit out of you for the simple fact you actually here with me while I'm going through shit. Who can
I
say
love
that?
you. I love you more.
I know you do.
You know something, cuz?
Man, oh my god.
You know something? Have you a good night. I appreciate this because I needed the vent tonight too. So shit, thank you.
Yeah, I'm so glad this is finna be on top. I'm gonna push the shit out of this for damn sure.
All right, well, let's get it in.
All right, for sure.
Talk
Love
to you
you,
later.
cuz.
And send me over those videos and
Oh,
stuff
you
so I can
know I'm
start
fin
checking it
to.
out.
You know I'm fin to.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Have a
for
good night.
sure. Yeah.